Is learning why a man charged with a series of attacks in downtown Indianapolis was out of jail. Victor Johnson faces 22 charges for a series of reported attacks June 17th and 18th. Johnson is accused of stabbing a woman during those attacks. CBS 4's Brett Kast met with the Marion County prosecutor today. He joins us live now to explain these cases. Brett.
Yeah, Debbie, we now know of even more charges after 3 other women were attacked the day before the stabbing. And we've been talking to one of those victims all week long, and she says that Johnson could have been stopped.
It's a crazy case.
At least 6 women, all attacked downtown, all in broad daylight. And investigators say all of them were attacked by the same man who now faces a long time in prison.
The amount of years that we're talking here is literally in terms of centuries.
Marion County prosecutor Ryan Mears has filed 22 charges, including attempted murder and attempted rape against 37-year-old Victor Johnson. He was arrested after stabbing a woman who refused sex with him in the middle of the afternoon as she ran by on the Cultural Trail.
It's hard to believe that happens, and just the risk that he posed to these women is just incredible. I mean, some people were pretty seriously hurt. I hope that doesn't get lost in all this.
The stabbing was the last in a string of attacks over 2 days, in which Johnson is accused of approaching women with a knife, asking for hugs or even more.
I feel really lucky, my goodness.
That victim, who didn't want to be identified, was attacked near the corner of Alabama and New York. She was able to fight him off before witnesses came to help. Court documents say this all happened just 1 hour after 2 other women called police, saying they were attacked by a man downtown.
The policemen that came, they were like thinking that it was an isolated thing. They didn't know anything about it.
Johnson has had a long criminal history. He spent nearly 9 years in prison before being released in 2013. In the fall, he was charged with battery, which, according to police reports, involved a female student at Marion University. He was sentenced to probation after just 3 days in jail. Johnson is homeless, and court documents indicate he has mental health issues.
The biggest goal for us is what can we do to try to help change that person's behavior? How can we direct them to resources? But part of that is people have to be willing to take advantage of the resources that are available to them.
Johnson violated probation 4 months later and was supposed to appear again in court earlier this year. But due to COVID-19, that court date never happened.
A challenge with that on individuals who are homeless or don't have economic means, they're not in a position where they can get in front of a laptop and appear for a Zoom case. It really does require their appearance to come down, and that wasn't an option because of COVID.
Yeah, I did not know.
Meanwhile, the victim from last Wednesday says she learned about Johnson's arrest and charges in her case from social media, as she and many other women recover from their physical and emotional injuries.
Try not to think about it all the time and talk about it all the time. You know, just let it get out of my brain. It's going to take time.
Now, police reports also show that more women were attacked downtown last week with similar circumstances. Now, Johnson is not being charged or accused of any of those cases right now. Prosecutor Mears did acknowledge similarities in those cases and did not rule out any charges coming in the future. Reporting here downtown, I'm Brett Kast, CBS 4 News.
Brett, thank you. Police now say